Yo, what's up guys? Justin Mylo here, live from the on-off lab. Just finishing up some stuff, but now here to answer all of the questions you guys asked me. And yeah, I wasn't expecting it were going to be so many, because let me have a look. It's already 300 of them. So I picked out a couple, and yeah, I'm just going to try to answer as many as possible. What is my age? I'm 22 years old right now, born in 1995 on November 7th. From which country am I? I'm from the Netherlands, born and raised in Amsterdam. What's your favorite thing about going on tour? I mean, tours for me is such a special thing because I get to meet everyone, and like, you know, people always reply on my posts like, we want to see you in, I don't know, Mexico or the United States or whatever country. And then it's just super cool for me to actually go there and meet those people and play for them, and yeah, make people have a good time. Your top advice to make a good break? I mean, for me, music production is all about melodies, so that's usually also what I start out with, making music. And for me, and I hope you guys can hear that in my songs, it's really important that there's like a good melody. So if I do like a break, if I do like a drop, which is like clubby, or, you know, like jumping jack for instance, I try to combine that with a break that's more melodic. So yeah, for a good break, melody is key, and just try getting your melodies and chords right before like messing around with synths or sounds. As long as you don't have the right melody, the synths, like if you have a good melody, synths are gonna sound better as well. My favorite artist. I think my all-time favorite artist right now, like not a DJ wise, would definitely be Dua Lipa right now. I just love the latest album she put out, and there are so many good songs on that album, and I just really love her voice and her style. Yeah, my favorite DJ act, definitely Axel and Grosso, because I just love how, you know, they do like new stuff. It sounds like refreshing, but you can still always hear the epic Axel and Grosso vibe. For instance, More Than You Know, which is still, you can definitely hear it's Axel and Grosso, but it's fresh and it's new. And I also just love how they are as people. You know, they're like, they feel like super free to do anything they want to do, and to just like, they don't feel the need to be playing like 300 festivals a year. They just do whatever, they just do all the shows they love and make the music they love. And that's a position I hope to be in the near future as well. What do you expect from 2018? What do I expect from this year? I mean, for myself, yeah, we have pretty big plans for releasing a lot of music. I believe from the beginning of April, we're gonna try to do like a song every like 6 weeks. So I really want to put out a lot of more music than I did before, because I know I haven't released a lot lately. So I really want to get like structure into releasing music. And then of course I want to go tour a lot. We've confirmed a lot of shows already. I think in April I'm like almost completely fully booked. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing this year. And then maybe, yeah, for what's gonna happen with music, dance music, I think like the 128 BPM is really gonna come back again. I know we've been doing like a lot of like the Chainsmoker style, like future bass. Everyone has been trying to do that, and now I think like more of the club music, progressive house, is going to come back more and more. What's the best way to contact you to listen to demos? The best way to send me demos is to head over to my website, justinmylo.com, which I check out every month. When I make a new on-off radio, I just listen to all the demos and pick a couple songs which I really like, and also reply to you guys like what you can improve on your songs. So that's the best way. Which plugin, sample packs and presets are my favorite? Plugin wise, I think mainly now I'm using a lot of Omnisphere, which is really an amazing plugin. I just love how natural how realistic all the sounds are in Omnisphere. Synth wise, Serum I use a lot, Silent and Spire, that are my main synths. And yeah, preset wise, I don't know. I used to have like all the vandalism packs that everyone used to use, but now whenever I'm looking for some kind of sound, I just head over to Splice and just like search for the kind of sound that I'm looking for, and I just download everything from Splice, and that's the same for samples actually. If you don't have any ideas for a track, what am I doing? I mean, I'm in the studio, like when I'm not touring, I'm in the studio every day, and I mean, even while I'm here every day doesn't mean I'm actually being productive every day. You know, if I don't have any ideas, I just mess around with stuff or just go into projects I already did. And if I really, really don't feel like even making any music, I just go like sit upstairs and we have like a PlayStation and stuff here. And then I just go sit there and just play some games and blow off some steam. Or I just leave the studio. I mean, sometimes it's better to just focus on something else or just go do something else and just get your mind on like something totally different to like refresh your mind instead of sitting here all the time being super frustrated because nothing is kind of happening. How did I get my DJ name? Well, actually, my middle name is Justin, and Mylo came from Emilio, which is my first name. So, yeah, makes sense to me. When did I start producing? I think I started producing when I was like 13 years old or 14, so like for 8 to 9 years now. What job would you love to do if I were not a DJ? I did like pre-university school. I finished that, and I always wanted to do like technical study, so like rocket science, like that kind of stuff. I was super into. I'm still super into like spacecraft and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, that's what I would probably be doing right now if I wasn't making music. What school did I go to after high school? Actually, after high school, I just stopped with school and just started focusing on music and making music, producing at home. Um, yeah, playing small gigs here in the Netherlands and just trying to improve my skills. And yeah, I don't think. I mean, sometimes it works to go to a music school to like learn stuff, but I think the best way to learn producing is to just go out there, YouTube tutorials. There's so many stuff online and just try stuff, trial and error, and just mess around with stuff. And that's the best way to learn, I think. Is mixing more important than mastering? I mean, I think it's both really important. Mixing, for instance, good example. I was working on a song, and I felt like, I don't know, it sounds kind of slow and kind of heavy and kind of yeah, like not really moving. And I remember that I was trying to make the bass bigger and like bolder and fatter. And then I went in again and like removed all those stuff that I did to the bass lines. And then all of a sudden the whole song opened up again. So it's like mixing is it's very important. It's all about like how do I say that in English? It's like a cooking recipe. If you make like I don't know any recipe while cooking, you have to have like the right amount of ingredients, and that's what mixing basically is. You have to like the bass has to be on the right volume, right amount, your chords, your leads, everything. So that's super important before you even go into mastering. How do I prepare technically and physically for a set? Well, technically, for my sets, I must say I don't really prepare my sets. I like to just go up there and do everything on the fly. But of course I prepare all my mashups and stuff, so I make mashups in advance. For me it's really cool to like mix hip hop songs with dance songs, especially now that hip hop is getting so big. And physically, yeah, I don't have like a weird thing I do before I go on stage. It's not that I'm like doing push-ups or something in the green room before I go on stage. I always just like to chill and just have a drink, relax a little bit, and then when I go up there, all the energy comes out. Did I start off DJing or producing? I must say I really started out as a DJ. I was really looking up to DJ Chucky that at that time, who was like a crazy turntablist, like scratching and all that kind of stuff. I was really into Hardwell, really into a Dutch guy called Vater Gonzalez. He used to do like these mixtapes that me and all of my friends basically were listening to. So I started out mixing on my computer using Virtual DJ, and then yeah, after that I was like, I mean, how can I get this to the next level? And then I actually started out producing and messing around and playing with that as well. Do I game? What's your favorite game right now? Before I was really into music, I used to be this big gamer. I always used to play Halo online, really hardcore. I'm really into Mass Effect. I think the thing that I'm playing the most now must be Call of Duty. I'm not really into Fortnite, I must admit. So yeah, that are the games that I'm playing now basically. How did I get my first gig? Oof. I think my first gig, as I guess a lot of people would have as a first gig, is like my school party. There's like this, in my school there was this like organization which used to always organize our school parties. And basically me and a friend which I used to DJ together with, we went up to them and we were like, please let us play, let's try play at this party. And we never did a show before, we never played anywhere besides like our bedrooms. And then they just gave us the chance to play at a school party. And yeah, then we started doing more and more school parties. And we met these DJs who our school always used to like hire to play at our school parties, and they gave us a couple of other gigs. So it's really, yeah, from that one gig a lot of other stuff started to happen, which is still like all on a super small scale, and like house parties, school parties, weddings, that kind of stuff. The last one here by Mylo Music. How do you manage your time in order to have the time to make music while on tour? I must say that's quite a challenge for me as well, to be like producing music while on tour. I must say I don't really do it that often. Like whenever I'm on a plane, I make like ideas and melodies and stuff. That's something I can do everywhere basically. And sometimes I'm just sitting in my hotel room and I just get like this melody that pops up in my head. I grab my laptop, put it in my laptop, and then I'll save it until I get home back here in the studio, and then I just start making the whole song on proper speakers and working out the whole idea. So yeah, that's for me as well, big challenge. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I answered all your questions. I hope you maybe learned something from this. And yeah, just go ahead and have fun making music, or have fun whatever you're doing in life. I'm gonna go back to work on some music and hope to see you guys very, very soon.